Well, finally, guess who decided to show up? I ordered mine, I swear, the minute the Apple Store went up. Didn't matter which configuration, which size, which finish, which watch band I ordered it with. It did not want to come here at the same time as everyone else. So I'm sorry to be so dang late with this, but finally, I'm unboxing the Apple Watch Series 6 in product red with red lettering on the front. And from what I've seen online, looks like Apple paid a lot of attention to the packaging this year. In fact, here is my poorly aged Series 4 packaging, which I still have around for some reason, and you'll notice that it's much slimmer. So not that that makes a difference for us, the consumer, but it makes a difference for Apple because they're producing tons of these things. They gotta stack them up and they gotta load them up onto trucks. And even in the cardboard box the Series 6 came in, I can attest it's a much slimmer package, so I think that's a win for the environment. A loss for us because we're not getting a 5-watt charge brick anymore, but ultimately I think the pros outweigh the cons. So, ooh, we got these little red tabs on the side here. Nice accents with the product red. Ooh, oh my goodness. Today's video should be called Drew is Impressed with the Color Red, because when we unfold it here, whoa, look at this packaging. Oh my goodness. And on the inside, 2 separate boxes, one with a product red, 2-toned lining for a sport loop. No, I did not order the solo loop because I am not an idiot. For one, I know I'm gonna get fatter in time, and that's gonna mean it won't fit on my wrist as well, but turns out if you order a watch with the solo loop and it doesn't fit, you have to return the entire Apple Watch. And Series 6 is on back order right now. If you try to order one now, it probably won't get here till October. Some of them are even pushed back till November. So very grateful I did not order the solo loop. Seems like a bad idea. Way too many ways for it to not fit properly, and you have to send it back. So this is actually as thick as the entire Apple Watch box gets. So we have the product red on the outside here, and just because it seems like there's more changes with the packaging of the Series 6 than there is the Series 4, let me just compare 1 second. I know this isn't the most exciting thing. This is probably not what you click for, but it helps explain some of the choices they made. So, oh, maybe this is a part I'm missing because I don't have an old watch band box in this one, but my stainless steel Series 4, this is what the box looked like, and aluminum Series 6, just about half as much. Okay, almost exactly half the size of the box, just by removing that little brick. So Apple's probably very happy about that. I'm sure they have very solid profit margins now. That's what I think most of us care about, right? Making sure a $2 trillion company makes enough money. Anyway, that's enough chit chat. Let's unbox this thing. I want to finally see it in person. It comes in a little red pouch. I forgot about the pouch. The Series 4 came with one as well, but I guess I didn't realize that they have like color coordinated ones as well. Ooh, that red aluminum pops nice. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, and it's got 44mm on the back here. Not terribly interested in this watch band because I have a few other product red bands that I've had for years, and I want to see if those fit or match this color. But yeah, I can really notice the red digital crown, and it's actually a space gray center. I don't know how I feel about that. Why couldn't you just make the, you know, the actual digital crown itself product red as well? I don't know, but I'm pushing the Apple Watch out here. This is its birthing moment. There it is. Wow, in product red, and there is a crap ton of sensors on the back of this thing. You know what I'm noticing? I knew people brought this up online. It feels a lot thinner. I mean, not that I stare at my Series 4 like this a lot, but it genuinely looks slightly thinner. I mean, it's not massive, but I'm noticing it just straight out of the box, and I'm used to the weight of my stainless steel Series 4, which I believe is actually the heaviest Apple Watch you could buy. So this one feels a lot lighter because I guess I'm going back to aluminum here, but I want to see how the red matches with my old product red sport band. I bought these back in 2016, I believe. So I'm gonna slide these on here, and they match pretty well. I mean, they're different textures, they're different materials as a whole, but that combo looks pretty solid. It's amazing that after all these years, they can keep the product red color pretty on par. I like that look. That looks so clean. That looks great. So off with the old, on with the new here, as they say. I want to get a good look on how that is on my wrist. Ooh, I could get used to that. That is a clean look. I'm liking it. Let me boot it up here. Booting up an Apple Watch should be fairly simple because I have an iPhone. Some people watching my videos forget about that sometimes, but yes, I do indeed own an iPhone. Just because I canceled Apple Music doesn't make me a Fandroid, ladies and gentlemen. And oh yeah, I can check my blood oxygen levels now. I can do so much more thanks to that twice as bright, always on display. That means your battery's gonna be draining twice as fast when you're not using your watch. I know, that's not the case. But you know what I'm disappointed by? The little pop-up on my iPhone here, it didn't know that the watch was red. Come on, Apple. It should be able to communicate that and say, hey, this is a red watch, change the software. Anyway, setting it up for myself. Let me align it here. Ooh, your Apple Watch is paired. Now it knows. See, now it can see that it's got the red aluminum casing. That looks great. We're gonna set it up as a new watch, and we have the S6 chip, so I'm wondering if the setup is going to take as long as it did before. While it's connecting to my iPhone, I should just double check to make sure there's no 5-watt brick in here. They do give you this giant product red paper though. I know they can give you information on what product red is good for, but can you just summarize that in an email, Apple? If we're trying to be environmentally friendly, do we have to print out all this paperwork with each watch? I feel like we could skip that step. And they do still include the charge puck, so you're still able to charge it with a brick of your own, I guess. But the disappointing thing that I'm noticing is it's still USB-A, so I don't even want to take that out of the box, because why couldn't they have included the USB-C to Apple Watch charge brick? Apple makes those. I don't get why they can't start including them. I mean, they include Lightning to USB-C on AirPods Pro. That's $250. This watch, this is like, you know, over $400. Why would that have been so difficult? Anyway, oh, you can now select text size. I think, oh, it updates on the watch in real time. That's interesting. I'm fine with the default. Ooh, you can use blood oxygen app to check your blood oxygen levels. All right, I'm gonna enable that. Now Apple Watch is syncing. So this is hopefully the part of the process that I feel like can be accelerated a little bit, because it's probably the slowest, most dragging on moment of your Apple Watch experience. You know, once it's booted up and you're installing updates at night and you're, you know, just using it for texting and email and stuff, you don't really notice a performance gain. S6 chip is 20% faster. For what, though? Pretty much for this. This is pretty much the only situation where I think you're going to notice it, but ooh, you know what I'm noticing? I'm spinning the digital crown and the haptic feedback is turned off by default. I wonder if that changes. The iFixit teardown down I checked out detailed that the Taptic engine on the Series 6 is a little bit larger, so I'm hoping to feel it, and it feels kind of weird that the digital crown isn't giving me any taptic feedback like it was on my Series 4. But seriously, how is that for a look? That's a pretty clean look, right? I mean, with that product red and everything. Red is my favorite color, for those who didn't know. When I first created the Tailosive network, I thought the gaming channel was going to be a lot bigger than it was, but it turned out tech channel ended up being bigger. So I gave gaming the red color. I didn't think the tech channel would get as big as it did, so I gave it like my second favorite color, which is blue. And yeah, some people were suggesting getting the blue Apple Watch to kind of match with the aesthetics of the channel, but nah, that's okay. I've been wanting a product red Series 6 for years now. I remember suggesting it back in 2017, and I never thought they would do it. They finally have, though, and I'm glad to be actually trying it out, and I'm gonna get used to this. Oh, looks like it's almost done synchronizing. Like, the loading bar is almost done already. That felt relatively fast. I only had to stall for a few seconds, and it's already almost done. The other thing I just remembered is that since I got a Series 6, I get 3 months of Apple Fitness Plus. Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna get in so much shape now. 90 days of enthusiastic people telling me to work out more? I'm gonna weigh under 100 pounds. That's my goal with Apple Fitness Plus. Hey, look at that. There it is. Your Apple Watch is ready. Press the digital crown to start. Whoa, there's the taptics. Okay, it's not broken. Don't worry. And there's my default watch face, which was actually pretty dang close to the watch face I had on my Series 4, even though this is technically a little bit different. This is awesome. This is really cool. Let me do the blood oxygen level thing. There's the dedicated app for it. Good tips to help you take a good measurement. Make sure it's not too low on your wrist. It should be snug, but comfortable. Okay, so I'll move it up just a little bit to be sure. Keep your watch facing up and try not to move. Resting your wrist on a table can help. Okay, I can try that. We got the cool little Series 6 animations there. I'm gonna click start and try to relax so it can get an accurate reading. Only takes 15 seconds, so I'll just be quiet. Read my blood, Apple Watch. I'm gonna find out if I have heart problems here, and the answer is 100%! Wow, either that's an inaccurate reading or I have a solid amount of oxygen in my blood. Have any other YouTubers pulled that up? That's like a near perfect score. I feel like I should get a trophy for that. Oh, now the always on display just activated. I just now realized that. Okay, so I rested it and it kind of went off for a second. Okay, I'm gonna hit done. I have a perfect score. I never need to check my blood oxygen again because now I am perfectly healthy forever. That's how that works, right? Because this thing never makes mistakes. Seriously though, we gotta give props to this product red packaging on the inside. That is just cool. I want to frame this paperwork in itself. I guess I'm gonna leave always on display on for a little bit to see how it feels, but then after a few days I'll probably turn it off and see if that benefits battery life much drastically. And by the way, this watch has been all over the place. I saw it ship out of Shanghai to Taiwan, then Alaska, then Kentucky. It's been literally all over, and out of the box it has 83% of battery, which is kind of nice. So I'm happy with it. First impressions are, obviously it's not that different from the Series 4, we know that, but fashion in the way the watch looks is kind of a major portion of wearables and something you put on your wrist. So I'm happy with the look of it. I think the product red looks awesome. There's slightly different finishes between the watch band and the watch itself, but I think they go together pretty well. And let me know your highest blood oxygen percentage. Can anyone beat my top score? Thank you all for watching. This is your Alp Sheep here. I'll see you in the next one.